So because this is an IEEE milestone dedication, I'm going to read the citation of the plaque. So this plaque is mounted in the lobby of the Shane telescope. That's the 120-inch telescope at Lick Observatory. There, you often see from down here, you see a really big dome. That's the old telescope that isn't used much anymore. So the main telescope is the Shane telescope, and the words of that plaque read as follows. On 1 August 1969, Lick Observatory made the first Earth-to-Moon distance measurement with centimeter accuracy. The researchers fired a gigawatt ruby laser at a retroreflector array placed on the moon by Apollo 11 astronauts and measured the time delay in detecting the reflected pulse. This was the first experiment using the hand-placed extraterrestrial instrument. That's the milestone. Now, Brian Haggerty, do you have that other plaque?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, would you like to read that? There's actually going to be a second plaque installed in the lobby. The reason for that is because generally with IEEE milestones, they don't actually name people. They're neutral on that. But to recognize all the people who were involved with this, Brian Haggerty, who's from Southern California, IEEE officer down there, he was the one who told me about his plan for this milestone. So I carried this through, but he wanted to make sure that the people who actually were part of the milestone or the Lure effort were included. And so there'll be a plaque mounted in the Shane lobby. There'll also be another plaque given to the UC Santa Cruz. It'll be in Santa Cruz in a more publicly accessible location. Could you read the words from that plaque, please, Brian?
So I'm the chair of IEEE Southern California Council, and I've been working with Hal and Betty Walker close to 10 years now, I think, and I'm also a member of the International Optical Society. In the year 2016 was the 100th anniversary of the Optical Society, and we wrote a feature-length article about Hal's work and his life's work. So that's really how I got involved with, Brian Berg and a lot of others. Likewise, the city of Santa Monica, which is the home of Corad Lasers, is doing a similar set of events, just as Lick would do here. So we actually today provided one of these plaques. This is the second one for Lick Observatory and one for UC Santa Cruz. We have a similar set of plaques down in Santa Monica, which is celebrating their 250th anniversary as a city, as a Spanish encampment. Anyway, so this is the plaque that really honors the people that were involved. And I'll just read, I'm going to read the second half because the first half is basically what you see up there about the event itself. It says, presented 1st August 2019 to UC Santa Cruz and Lick Observatory in commemoration of the Apollo 11 lunar laser ranging experiment. The next paragraph is pretty much what you see on the milestone up there. But then the second paragraph says about the people involved. Science and engineering teams from Lick Observatory and Corad Lasers were jointly responsible for the success of the lunar laser ranging experiment known as LURE. Planning began more than a year earlier with the Corad team led by Ted Maiman, the inventor of the laser, Bill Rundle, the designer, and Hildreth Halwalker Jr., who installed, operated, and fired the laser from Lick Observatory in July and August of 1969. The team responsible for operating the telescope, precision targeting of the retroreflectors, and performing the electronic data collection and measurements was led by James Fowler and Irv Weiner of Wesleyan University, and Lloyd Robinson and Joseph Wampler, and Donald Weber of Lick Observatory. So we have a pair of these. One goes to Lick Observatory and one goes to UC Santa Cruz. And really it's Hal Walker's presenting this to the observatory, so I'll leave it with you because we presented it to Eleanor earlier today, but you can deliver that to Santa Cruz.
Thank you, Brian.
You bet.
And thank you all for coming tonight. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun.